So Minecraft Live just happened not too long ago, and we didn't really get that much in this update, but we still got a little bit of a handful. We got introduced to the Pale Gardens, that also comes with a new type of wood, and a new hostile mob. And we got to know the name of the new 1.22 update, Bundles of Bravery. Now it's called that simply because they're going to be adding bundles in the game, finally, after like, what, 4 or 5 years of it been in development. And they're going to be adding hardcore mode to Bedrock Edition, which is also another milestone for Bedrock Edition. It's about time they get caught up with Java Edition. Like, come on now. What took y'all so long? The Pale Gardens. The Pale Gardens is a new type of overworld biome that has a brand new wood type called Pale Oak Wood. And the biome also comes with a new hostile mob called the Creaking. Now the Creaking is a unique mob, only attacking you whenever you're not looking, or at least walking towards you and trying to attack you when you don't look. Similar to how the Weeping Angels work in Doctor Who. And the creature is also invulnerable, which means it will not take any damage of any kind if you hit it in survival mode. Now if you're in creative mode, however, and you hit it, it will indeed die. But in survival mode, when you hit it, these particles will start to appear, and the particles will lead you to where the new block, the Creaking Heart, is located. Now the Creaking Heart is what's controlling the Creaking. And upon destroying the Creaking Heart, the Creaking will also follow suit. And the Creaking is only able to go within a 32 by 32 block radius with the Creaking Heart. Now, destroying the Creaking Heart will destroy the mob, but you can always bring the Creaking back by placing it between 2 pale oak wood logs as seen right here. And it'll only activate during nighttime. So once it becomes daytime again, the block will deactivate and the Creaking will disappear. Now, I don't know if we'll be able to name tag this mob to prevent it from disappearing whenever the block deactivates or anything like that, but we will soon see that in a later snapshots to come. The Pale Oak Wood is just a variant of the Dark Oak Wood, if I'm being honest here. I mean, they pretty much have like the same structure going on. Now, when you think of the Pale Gardens, you would think that they would have added a skinnier looking tree, but to be fair, if we did have a skinnier looking tree, it'd be a lot harder to hide the Creaking Heart inside of the tree. So I guess it kind of makes sense why they would go for a thicker tree than a thinner one with that. Now, just like any other wood variant, it comes with its own style of a door and trapdoor, which the door looks beautiful. It gives you that medieval type look, just like the spruce door would, and exactly with the trapdoor as well. The trapdoor doesn't really give you that medieval look, but it still looks pretty darn cool, if I'm being honest. And it kind of helps out with like the gloomy gray builds that some people would like to make. Maybe you can make it to where like some builds are just purely like black and white now with the wood going in there, so it gives it that cool aesthetic. And also we can kind of just assume that it's going to be like how you were to bone meal Dark Oak Wood, where 4 saplings instead of just 1 sapling being used. And the sapling looks more like kind of like a Japanese, like somewhat bonsai tree, I guess you could say. Pretty similar to how the cherry blossom tree looks, except white instead of pink. And yeah, whenever you grow this thing, it seems to have the hanging moss grow with it. At least I think so. We haven't actually seen them bone meal it or anything like that, so I'm just going based off of assumptions here. Also with that, with the hanging moss, we get the 2 new moss blocks as well, the Pale Moss block and the Pale Moss Carpet. Now the Pale Moss Carpet is kind of unique because whenever you place it beside a block, it has these kind of roots that kind of attach themselves to the side of the block. With the moss block, well, I mean, it's just a moss block, if I'm being honest, except pale. And yeah, that is pretty much it for the Pale Oak Wood set. Not much to really go based off of, besides you can see like all the variants of the wood, and that is that's pretty much it for the Pale Oak Wood. Well, that's gonna be it for this video. If you guys found this video helpful whatsoever, then please drop a like and please subscribe so we can at least get 100 subscribers by the end of this year. If you guys want to see more of me, I upload almost every Wednesday, and I am live on Twitch Tuesday, Thursday, and on the weekends between 3 and 4 GMT5 time. So I'll see you guys later. Bye!